Okay, we are back after a little hiatus because, Thanksgiving, but we're going to play a little late night Thanksgiving KOTOR with our Jedi Knight, our Jedi Guardian, level 15. As you see, he's almost level 16, which is cool because then we'll give him another whatever. Probably. We'll think about it. It's going to be tough. But for now, he's level 16. And that's where we're at. We're on Manan, so we're going to deal with the Selkath. And see how that goes for us. Alright. Bastille and Jolie. Jolie is important for our story stuff for Manan. Found out that his buddy's on trial for murder. Oh, we're still on. I haven't gone to Manan yet. Sorry about that. We're still on Yavin 4 from last time. So now we'll go to Manan. It's been a few days since I've played, so my bad. You see we got Giska running around. We're playing a light side character, so no pussoning them. We may not pusson them. That would be bad. But we head towards Manan. Hope everyone's Thanksgiving was good. Mine was pretty good. Food was good. Company was pretty good. All around, it was alright. Most importantly, it means we're going into the Christmas season. And that's my favorite. Next vision. We have completed Terrace, Dantooine, Kashyyyk, and Tatooine. We have Manan and Korriban left. No space battle there, so that's good. See what Bastila has to tell us.
The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manan is covered by nothing but vast oceans.
Looked like the star map was underwater.
Much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
No doubt.
How can I help?
How about you? Do you want to talk to me anymore?
Then I suggest we move on.
No. How about you? Do you want to talk about your son?
You got it.
No. Okay. We got most of HK's memories unlocked. Zalbar's taken care of. Mission's brother's pretty much done. We just gotta go back there once. Once we get done with Manan, we can go back there. Done. Let's see here. If we can't find any pieces of equipment. A lot of times in these KOTOR games there's containers and such. Nothing this time. That's okay. We'll move right along. Nothing terrible will happen to us on this planet.
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the galactic senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have
I
many
mean, just bwahaha evil.
to fulfill your wish.
Jeez. Lovely human.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude.
That's alright.
Really, I should apologize. I should try to control myself, as you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, well, the Sith upset you
these
so
damn
much.
Sith are everywhere on Manon, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere. Yeah, the
Breaking the
Selkath
law?
maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe KOTOR export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether.
What's KOTOR?
You're joking, right? I'm sorry, but everyone knows what KOTOR is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that KOTOR is only found naturally on Manon, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what KOTOR bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites.
So the Republic and Sith both stay here?
Staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling KOTOR to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of KOTOR on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require?
Have you seen an ancient star map?
Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, what? Tell me about the city.
It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manon is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export KOTOR, which is the only real thing they have to trade here.
Why haven't they joined the Republic?
By staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling KOTOR to everyone. Well, that.
Yeah, we already
threatened to, but I think they're underestimated. Is there anything else you require?
No, that's it.
Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master.
Nope. Not at all. I don't have any idea what you just said, sir. Greetings, human, and welcome to Alto City's provisional stand. We are here to provide visitors with all matters of indigenous treats and products produced right here on Manon. We carry all foods and provisions and have contacts with resellers across the world to provide you, the customer, the best shopping experience possible. How is that the Alto City Provisional Company can help you today? Tell me about the city. Alto City is the center of trade and commerce for all of Manon. Indeed, the entire sector. It is the only known source of KOTOR in the galaxy, and thus one of its most important worlds. This city was constructed by we Selkath so other races and cultures could experience the wonders that Manon has to offer. Well, tell me about Manan. Manan is a home world of we Selkath. It is here that our race has lived and thrived for uncounted millennia. With our valuable supply of kolto, we have become an important player in intergalactic politics. We have We've taken a neutral stance in the current galactic war between Sith and Republic, as we believe that violence is not a permanent solution. Is there any other way I can assist you? Yeah, let me see your inventory. Of course, Alto City's provisional stand is here to service you, the customer. Well, might as well take the one kit you have. I mean, jeez. Cool. We're able to take some of those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So I grabbed a few of those. Let's see here. Thermal detonator, huh? Nothing special. This guy. Greetings, forgive me if I seem odd question off-worlder, but might you be an exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous, mind you. What sort of species? Anything non-sentient or carnivorous will do. They're creatures that are easy to manage or preferred. Is that understandable? Why would you want to buy animals? Ah, good question. Selkath have little exposure to life from other planets, you see. Our government hopes to change that. We are setting up a zoological compound for visitation by the public, and are hoping to stock with non-offensive foreign creatures of all types. The only problem is right now is actually procuring the exotic species we need. Selkath import restrictions are quite prohibitive, to say the least. There's no such thing as a non-dangerous invasive species. Just doesn't exist. So you want to smuggle them in? I would not use such a harsh word, Off-worlder. Let us say that I'm interested in engage in private trade. That is allowed according to our laws. Finding off-worlders that deal in such trade is most difficult, however. I have become quite desperate. Might you have what I seek? I have some Giska if you're interested. Giska, you speak of the small bipedal amphibians with the overly high reproductive rate, correct? Oh no, I'm afraid I cannot take those. A compatriot of mine made the mistake of purchasing a pair of creatures several months ago. Within weeks, our storage facilities were nearly overrun. If you are in possession of such creatures, I hope you keep them separated. If not, then you have my condolences. Thanks anyway, then. My pleasure. Should you encounter the other exotic species, do please let me know. Okay. Docking Bay 26B. There's literally nothing here.
Enough time to listen to your stories. Got a full shipment of KOTOR ready to load before my shift is over.
Security droid. Let's avoid that. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see here. We're going to run this way. That's the western courtyard. We're not interested in going there yet. Gotta explore this whole docking bay. It's huge. This whole world's huge. Manon's kind of a pain in the rear end in comparison to the other worlds to me. At least to me.
If you have any other questions...
I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
Alright.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Why'd you leave the Jedi?
You said I left the Jedi.
Yeah, you said you weren't a Jedi any longer.
I was only a Padawan. Not that that makes a difference to most, but as for the Order itself, no, I never left it. It left me. You know
What do you mean
I
it left you?
Lots of things, really, but I'm old and easily annoyed, but that's besides the point. What I really hate are how most people view the Jedi. Everyone thinks that the Jedi are perfect, that they can do no wrong. They think the Jedi Council is completely incapable of injustice.
I certainly don't think that. Let me guess,
Damn
you
right
disagree?
I disagree. The Jedi are just as capable of injustice as anyone else. They may try harder, sure, but sometimes they get it wrong. And I'm not even talking about how some of us fall to the dark side. No, that's plenty indication of our fallibility, but it's something else entirely. No, I'm talking about how more than often not, your average robe-wearing Jedi can try to do the right thing and still be completely wrong.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
I suppose I'm not being very clear, am I? Come to think of it, I don't
Not
have
even
to
a
be
little.
clear. Someone my age is entitled to ramble, damn it. But for your sake,
Probably.
I'll try to explain. I'll tell you a little tale about a Jedi master I once knew. Hortath, I think. Or was it Hortoth? I can never get it straight.
Go on, I'll listen.
Oh yes, Master Hortath. He was a kindly old Jedi who meant well, but the most nearsighted thing in the Corps, I swear. He would walk into walls, knock over tables, mistake apprentices for rancor beasts, that sort of thing. And he was too proud to submit to proper treatment. Some used to counsel him in the urge to use the Force, Master Hortath. Allow the Force to see for you. But he refused to believe that his eyes were failing. He simply squinted more and more as the years went on. The other Jedi resignedly passing it off as the amusing quirk of a compassionate old man.
Go on.
One day a young Padawan meets Master Hortath in the courtyard and, not knowing of his blindness, asks him for directions to the council. Quite sure of himself, Hortath gave the lad directions, which happened to lead back outside and away from the Enclave. The Padawan is confused, naturally. He asks if Master Hortath is sure, and of course Master Hortath says that he is. The Padawan suggests that perhaps he should ask someone else. But the proud Hortath now feels insulted. He tells the Padawan to take the route he prescribed and no other. Rather dejectedly, the Padawan did as he was told, and so ended up leaving the Jedi Order forever. It was decided that the boy's fate was to leave the Order anyway, though whether that was out of respect for Hortath or because the boy went on to something else, well, we'll never know.
So you knew this Hortath of the Padawan?
Them were from before my time. Well before the Sith Wars, even. The tale is about
I don't understand.
blindness, and I thought the point was clear. At any rate, you think about it. You're the one who asked why the Jedi left me, remember? Now let's get going. My feet are itching for a good run.
Yeah.
Your mind. Oh, I get it.
Nope.
Let
How can I help? Then I suggest we...
Nope. Okay, so we're out of the beginning area of Manon, which is nice. There's a whole lot of kerfuddled stuff going on in Manon. We're about to go discover it. Of course, Bastila. Oh, Bastila. Alright. Yeah, what do you want? Who are you? A Pazak player. Okay. We're not interested in Pazak in this playthrough. Not interested even slightly. Don't even have a deck. It can be a good way to earn money, it's just I'm not a huge fan of it. Security droid. Welcome to Manan. While you were here, I trust you will follow the rules of governing the activities of off-worlders. Don't worry, I'll follow the rules. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manan, or you will not be permitted in Dalto City. I don't need to pay the docking fee. Ah, I see. Yes, you do not need to pay.
But they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
The gates of Dalto City are open to you now. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you'll have to pay the docking fee once more. Jerk off fish. You gotta pay the docking fee. The docking fee. Why are you disturbing me? You can't say I'm overseeing the packaging of this Kolto? I just wanted to ask some questions. I have far more pressing matters than any questions you might have off-world. The Kolto is the backbone of Manan's economy. You obviously are in the wrong place, off-worlder. I suggest you visit the courthouse west of here. There you may be of some use to the Cellcath instead of a hindrance. What a jerk. Why are you disturbing me? Can't you see? Blah blah blah. I think I'll be going. Good, your intrusion has already wrought havoc on my hectic schedule. Lovely. Lovely people.
The whole swoop racing circuit for this sector has been falling apart since the Sith bombed Terrace. The whole swoop.
These Cellcath don't know what they're gonna miss. When the Sith Empire finally crushes the Republic, then we'll see how long their vaunted neutrality lasts.
Oh, it said go west. I went east. I'm a good listener.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve. What's this? Another Republic lackey wandering the streets? Don't worry, the Sith will destroy you along with all the rest who don't bow down before Malak.
I have no wish to trade childish times for them 2 words with you.
I have important Sith business to attend to. What's this? Another... I have nothing more to say.
The general store. I'm a fan of that.
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
For the Sith, a month's pay, but since you're a member of the Republic, I will charge you a week's salary.
See you next week. Now I gotta get back to my post at the Republic Embassy. My break is almost over.
The Cellcath seem to be more distant than before. They treat members of the Republic at arm's length only. I hope this does not negatively impact our trade. If they give too much deference to the Sith, then the monsters will simply come and take over. But my feelings about the Sith are well known around Alto City. I shall spare you further outbursts. What may I do for you? Let me see your stock. As you wish, human. My inventory contains the finest aerotech equipment you can find on Manan. All of it is far superior to the Zerka swill that the Sith are so fond of. Oh, really? I shall be the judge of that. Garbage. 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 Not terrible. Not great. Do-do. 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 Let's see here. That's a nice one. Hold-out blaster. Interesting. It's pretty good. Ooh, wow, that's even better. Johnny Battle Stimulant, huh? Interesting. I think I'm actually gonna buy that mask. Yeah. So the will plus 2 is what I've got. Well, that's why it needs to be medium. That's okay, she's got mind affecting down, so we're good there.
Yes?
Okay.
Greetings, Master Jedi.
Well, that door leads somewhere. We'll figure that out in a second.
Those Sith are always...
If it wasn't for those damn Selkath neutrality laws, I'd teach that Sith a thing or two. I suppose you're right. You probably know best. You are a Jedi, after all. I guess getting mad is
true.
funny. Well, as long as the Sith stay out of my way, I'll stay out of theirs.
Good boy. I am in the Selkath River, but you choose to speak to me. Am I so different? Do you think I have answers that others do not? It's a rather strange greeting. These are strange times. The Sith and Republic battle for control of the galaxy, but their ways destroys what they both seek to possess. The war sows fear and confusion, and people are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions, and they want answers. That is why I'm here, to seek answers. Answers to what? The Republic, the Sith, the war, everything, nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear, yet that does not stop us from searching. Who are you? A name? There's a power in names, yet in the end of the name alone means nothing. I am Hulis, a traveler from the world of Duro. What is your name, human? Oh, Semdivek gave me a message to see you. Semdivek, this name means nothing to me. Are you certain this person told you your companions to come see me? This is very strange. Obviously there must be some mistake, or maybe this is a joke. I doubt their name's Semdivek. Told you to bring companions and come speak to me. Well, never mind, I'll be going. Return. Or was our business unfinished when we last spoke? What did you want? Sunny did not think you would come, but I knew better. Mitch, it is good that you have come alone, for if you ever come with others, I will not speak to you of these things. I'm Hulis the Genordian. Sure. A secret society of bounty hunters. For thousands of generations we've existed, but always hidden beneath the impenetrable veil. I've never heard of you. If you ever have, we are shadow, we are darkness and night, we are less than a whisper or a thought. We have managed to keep our existence a secret, far longer than most could have ever imagined. If you're ever foolish enough to tell anyone of this meeting, of the Genohardraan's existence, they would They would not believe you. They would probably think you are paranoid or mentally unstable. Not even those closest to you can know we have approached you. If you ever speak to me around any of your companions, I will not discuss the Genahord. Yeah, that thing. Do you understand, Mitch? Yeah, I understand. I believe you speak the truth, but remember this. If you ever betray us, the opportunity will be lost forever. Few among the galaxy have ever heard of us. They never see us, never knew we are there. They do not even know we exist. If you do not follow our rules, we will vanish and you will be like all the others. You will never see us again. We will be nothing but a figment of your imagination. But if you swear to keep our secret of our order, you will learn the forbidden society known only to a handful throughout the galaxy. Sure, whatever. Excellent. We have high hopes for you within the Guild. If you prove yourself worthy, listen closely and I will give you the first glimpse into our secret world. We are an ancient guild of elite bounty hunters. For thousands of years we have been worked through the galaxy, eliminating our targets in near total secrecy. How does anybody hire if you don't know you exist? In the highest corridors of power, a handful of people know we exist, and how to contact us. Of course, these people are smart enough to keep this knowledge a carefully guarded secret, but on very rare occasions, when we are seeking new clients, one of our guild masters will approach a powerful political figure and offer our services when the time is ripe. So you're nothing but common assassins. We are far from common. Even KOTOR hadn't proven himself worthy of joining our guild, though he was getting close, until he met you, that is. By killing KOTOR, you have shown us a great potential. We could use someone like you, if you are willing, and your work for us could be of great aid to the Republic. Why would you protect the Republic? We have vested interest in preserving the Republic. It is the perfect cover for our work. We operate behind the scenes, manipulating events through subtle machinations. Do you think the Republic has persisted for 15,000 years by mere accident? If not by our influence, distasteful as our methods may be to some, the Republic would have collapsed long ago. We understand the bureaucracy of the Republic. We have learned how to alter the course of political events under the existing regime, and we have no wish to see the Republic fall. A little hard to believe. That's one of the reasons our existence has remained secret so long. No one wants to believe in a secret society manipulating and controlling events on a grand scale. Rumors and hints of our existence are dismissed as paranoid fantasies, but we do exist, and we have come to ask you to join us. Why would I want to join you? As I said earlier, your efforts will help the Republic. By aiding us, you will have the right to join an exclusive organization with the power to alter the very course of galactic history. And of course, there's a simple reason of all. We reward our agents very, very well. Alright. As you can imagine, joining us is not a simple process. To begin, we need proof of your loyalty and your competence. When you feel ready, I will give you a task. A target must be eliminated, and of course, you will have to come alone whenever you discuss our business. I'm ready to prove it. Killing KOTOR was an impressive display of your skill, but there is more to us than mere killing. To preserve the secrecy of our order, our agents must be discreet. You must be able to find and eliminate target without drawing attention. You can never mention your assignment to others, not even your closest allies. You cannot ask people for information about your target. You must complete your mission using only the information I will provide. I understand. What's my target? We'll begin with something simple. Your first mission is to eliminate 2 targets. A Grand Slaver named Zulon Sater or a Rhodian anti-Republic terrorist named Lorgal. Tell me about Zulon. Zulon is a common intergalactic slaver who had tried to kidnap the daughter of a Coruscant senator. He failed and the girl recovered, but Zulon himself escaped. He'll probably try another similar kidnapping soon. If he succeeds, he might ransom the victim in exchange for dangerous political secrets that could threaten the Republic itself. We want to eliminate him before this happens. Our latest information places Zulon on Dantooine. He often sells illicit goods and wealthy settlers of the world. His land speeder was spotted near one of the settlers' estates on Dantooine. Zulon rarely stays far from his speeder, in case he needs to make a quick escape. You should look for him there. Tell me about Lorgal. Lorgal is a radical who wants to destroy the Republic through terrorist acts. He is responsible for 24 bombings, leaving hundreds of civilians dead. He was recently captured and being held prisoner in the Republic base here on Manan, waiting transport to Coruscant for trial, and a chance to publicly voice his radical beliefs. We do not want to give him that chance. He must find a way to kill him before he leaves Coruscant. But you must be subtle. You must make it look like an accident or an unexplainable death. The Republic would be glad to get rid of Lorgal so long as he won't investigate the death closely. As long as he isn't struck down by a weapon in his cell, we will be satisfied. Anything else? Remember, tell no one about this. If there are others with you when you confront Zulan and Lorgal, make it seem as if you were acting on behalf of the Republic, not us. That is all for now. Return to me with either Lorgal or Zulan dead and I will reward you. If you wish to complete both missions, feel free. You'll be suitably rewarded for each. Okay. Listen, there are worse things in the world, though I'm not sure what. I do believe she is ready to level up. Level up, level up. Everybody, everywhere. So 12 and 16. Yeah, it's not worth putting a con. Getting her strength up is important. Powers. Heal me. Oh man. We'll take it.
Yes?
Alright. Let's yap it up with you. Hold on.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it
Yeah, we
you
gotta
would like
talk.
to speak to me about? Of
Nothing?
course.
Okay.
If there
She's got nothing to say. I got nothing that I want to use her for right now. I just wanted to see if she had something to say to me. She don't. Okay, that's a different area. I don't want to go there if it's a different area. I don't have interest in that. What's this? Where is this going to take me?
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in. This old Republic
A murder.
war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison, while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry.
That's okay. We now know where the hotel is. So that is good. Found the Republic Embassy.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Why are soldiers saluting so much Kolto?
Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage. A beautiful
No
place
questions.
south of the city, a paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
Okay, well, I'm on a mission.
Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
I think a star map.
Forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manon? Well,
You know something?
but if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first. We were
Yeah, what do you want me to
using
do?
a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. It's heavily guarded,
Where's the droid?
for sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Yeah, and how do I get in there?
We've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. We managed to pick up
the
a
other way?
crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card.
That's what you think.
Inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first? Good call.
The prisoner.
Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Alright. Yes, human. You're just gonna come to sneer and jeer at the others? Come and see the little girl, the great liberator, caged like an animal? Liberator, nothing but a murderer. Kill 1 million people with a mighty star cruiser, and you are a war hero. Kill 100 with a thermal detonator, and you're a terrorist. You deserve to die for your crimes, Lorgal. There are many who want me dead, including the guards in this room, but the Republic doesn't kill prisoners without a trial. That is why I'm protected. This energy cage keeps me safe from blasters and blade. The Republic will keep me alive for transfer course, and then the galaxy will witness my trial. You cannot touch me in here, human. No conventional weapon can penetrate the cage. Nothing can stop me from spreading my manifesto during my trial. I've got better things to do than you. Yes, leave me. You are a tool of the Republic, a slave who cannot even see your own change, but do not fear. Someday I, or someone like me, will destroy the Republic and free you all. Oh, really? Nice knowing you. Bye, Felicia.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet.
What do
The
they
Sith
do to
are
him?
really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now? Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
What do I have to work with?
Is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I detect a pattern here.
Memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey, you.
Yes.
Wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want?
Relax, I'm not here to threaten you.
You lies. You work for the Republic.
Only ones who can take you in now.
We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
Never. I am Sith. I will never betray them. Your Republic is weak, and will soon fall at any rate.
Oh, I don't want to hurt you unless you make me.
Jedi, that the Sith wouldn't do worse. I'm not afraid of you. Ha,
Make it worth your while.
The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me. What do you want?
Know about your companion.
The gutless Sith worm is already starting to crack. We'll have what we need within hours.
He wouldn't talk. Or has he already? No.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
All right. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured. Good job in getting the passcode out of him.
Yeah, I am pretty awesome. I'm so awesome. Republic security clearance is required. I have Republic clearance. I am the Republic.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh. Good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of passcards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of
Oh,
numbers that end
sequence.
with code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is, we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
No need. I already have the passcode. Because I'm the best. The best. Do 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 do. Hotel. Living it up in the Hotel California. And just another name. Party selection. Done. Welcome back, Mitch. I see you're alone. This is good. I assume you're here to discuss business with us? Yeah, Lorgel's dead. Yes, Mitch. The agents sent watch have reported back to concerning Lorgel's death. You should take pride in a job well done. As promised, here is your reward for the task. A poisoned vibroblade forged exclusively for the use of one within our guild. It will serve you well, I'm sure. The assignment was only the beginning, a small test, which I am pleased to say you passed. But now a more difficult challenge awaits. There are 3 targets we want you to remove. If you can eliminate all 3, then you'll gain full membership to our ancient guild. The first is a Gamorrean named Vorn Desrod. The second is a shapeshifter called Rulon Prolik. The third is a Selkath known as Thorak Galder. Well, tell me about Vorn. Vorn is a freelance bounty hunter. He's very, very good, but he's a bit too sadistic for our tastes. He likes to sacrifice an efficient kill for the pleasures of watching his victims suffer. We will tolerate a certain amount of competition, but Vorn has become too dangerous. You'd be surprised how much political damage one rogue assassin can inflict. Vorn was last seen on Tatooine. We suspect he's taking a break from hunting sentience by going after the Great Dragon. We don't want him to leave the Dune Sea alive. I'll find Vorn. Just be careful when you face off against him. Vorn doesn't travel alone. He's always got a assault droid close at hand. The 2 of them make a formidable pair. Well, tell me about Rulon. We don't know much about Rulon, except that he's some sort of shapeshifter. We don't even know if it's a natural ability or a result of something powerful alien technology. But we suspect he's behind several prominent assassinations on the Outer Rim. We are worried he might decide to move his operation closer to the Galactic Core. With his ability to assume virtually any form, he could wreak havoc in the Galactic Senate. We aren't about to let that happen. So I find someone who looks like anyone. Finding Rulon won't be easy. By reports, he may be on Kashyyyk. He's probably honing his skill by hunting the dangerous creatures in the Shadowlands. Well, tell me about Thorak. Thorak isn't violent like Rulon and Vorn, but in many ways he's far more dangerous. He's a con artist and blackmailer who's taken millions of credits from rich and powerful families. He also deals in secrets and information, but these can be far more deadly than any blaster. But Thorak is careful. We know he's somewhere here on Manan, but we don't know where. All we know is how to contact him. There's a Twi'lek named Vec in the Manan swoop track. He can set up a meeting between you and the Thorak. Sure, I'll just tell him I want to kill his boss and book an appointment. Why would he set up a meeting between us? The Thorak poses as a merchant of rare antiquities. It's the perfect cover for his real work. It gives them access to rich and powerful families without drawing suspicion. You have to convince Vec that you represent a buyer interested in purchasing some rare art from Thorak. Convince Vec and he'll set up the meeting. The meeting is your one chance to take Thorak out, but be careful. He'll choose the time and place, and he's not going to leave himself vulnerable. Is there anything else? Just a warning. These assignments I have just given you are far more difficult than the simple bounties I have given you the first test. Complete all 3, and you will be proving yourself to be truly worthy of joining us. As before, you will be rewarded for each successful bounty. You can return to me after each to collect your reward. Is there anything else? I have some questions. You must understand that there is much I cannot tell you until you're accepted into the guild. Of course. But ask your questions, I'll tell you what I can. Yeah, we'll worry about it. Do the Jedi Order know of the Guild? Some of the wise masters know the knowledge of our existence. Those who study galactic history carefully will see evidence of our influence throughout. It is unlikely that even the Jedi know the true scope of our power and influence. They permit us to exist because they see us as a minor faction in the galaxy, one of many. Still, we try to avoid crossing paths with the Order. The Jedi are powerful and difficult to manipulate. We are careful to avoid actions that would draw out their full attention. Despite their wisdom, the Jedi are in many ways like everyone else. They would not believe the true extent of our society even if we were to tell them. We formed the Guild where to belong. We were created by the galactic tyrant Zim, the despot, 5,000 years before the Republic itself was even founded. During Zim's short but brutal reign, he used our agents to eliminate his most powerful enemies. When Zim was finally overthrown, it was believed we were disbanded. But we were not disbanded. Instead, we vanished into the darkness. Now we carry our work from the deepest shadows, dispatching the enemies of those who hire us. Tell me about it. I'm sorry, Mitch, but I'm not ready to reveal all our secrets to you yet. Perhaps after you completed another of your missions, I will tell you more of this. Why haven't you assassinated Malik? Malik is no easy target, even for us. He is far too visible a figure. We prefer to operate fringes of events, not plunge into their center. In any case, there's no guarantee that we would eliminate Malik even if we could. Not yet. He may someday be of use to us, depending on how events play out. Right now we support the Republic, but our goals, the Guild, often are many and our methods subtle. At times we intervene in wars, but often we prefer to remain behind the scenes. We found it effective to let the grand scope of events play themselves out and manipulate the situation to our advantage. It is one of our keys to keeping our existence well hidden. Alright, I'll be waiting here for you. We are eager to see the extent of your abilities. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm down with that. And make a save here. Thoric, Merlin, Thorn, Star Map. Actually, Mission's Brother. Fair Trade. I forgot to turn in Fair Trade, silly me. That's okay. We still have time. We're not hurting. Like, we'll go back. We're definitely going back to Tatooine because we have to assassinate one of those people. But you know, Anto East. I think this leads to the Sith.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
You can take them from my dead cold hand.
Remember what we did to Taris. Maybe you're next on our list.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Out of my way, unless you want to feel the wrath of the Sith.
Your words are sound and fury, signifying nothing.
If it wasn't for the Selkat laws, I'd teach you proper respect. Out of my way.
I've seen the Wrath of the Sith. I wasn't impressed.
Terrible thing. Remember Taris? You'll see. You'll all see. Out of my way. The wrath of the
Nah, no causing issues. Come on now.
What do you want, Railrat? I don't have the time or desire to bother speaking with wandering idiots. You're probably another race fan in a fool stupor after that big win by local whelp Queedle Moldcom.
Can I ask you some questions?
In short order, so make it quick. Nothing about the
Mention races?
make me want to watch, especially if it means associating with the cattle grouped in there now.
There are no racers you like?
Spirits of Cassandra Matilde. Other than that, no one.
Her mercenary spirit isn't what's selling the auto prints.
She does have other qualities as well.
Ooh,
Harriet,
he thinks she's pretty.
grow some gills and swim the planet yourself. There's no substitute for personal experience. I have nothing else to say on the subject. Hostile.
I like how hostile you are.
I would consider this the height of calm for dealing with insects like yourself. If I were hostile, you'd be dead.
Maybe we can't test the theory now.
Very unsatisfying world for settling disagreements. The Selkath are very insistent that even words are not used as weapons. Since we both refuse to initiate a violent event, you'll have to accept my contempt-filled dismissal and hope we do not meet again.
Such a lovely, lovely person. One second, I'm just checking a message here. Actually work out in your favor. Alright, let's see here.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Terrace into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Interesting.
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just hired on with the Sith. Of course, if the Republic has a better offer.
I'm not a recruiter.
I'm here on Manan to find work as a mercenary. I'm not here to chat with tourists.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic. I have no desire to speak.
I hear the Zerka Corp got kicked off of Kashyyyk by the locals. Good for them. At least someone. Manan may not skip.
Where is this gonna lead me? Yordle, huh? Yordle, yordle, yordle.
You got any armor plating for my spook bike?
Yes, I have a fine piece right here, a little dented but still serviceable. A real bargain at that price.
Garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Get out of my store, I'm sick of you Sith and your stupid jokes. I got real customers to worry about. I don't need you coming in here and making fun of my inventory every day.
Junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
How can I help? Can I suggest?
No. I wanted to talk to him, but he's gone now. Are you here to mock me as the Sith, or do you actually want to buy something? I'm not here to make fun of you. I'm Mitch. Please forgive me. I had no cause to be so rude to you. The Sith makes such trouble for me, and my business has been slow. But that's no excuse for my tone. I apologize. Please let us start off on the right foot. Welcome to the used goods store, Yordle. Yeah, sure. If there is anything I can help you with, all you need to do is ask. Yeah, let me see your inventory. Oh, of course, human. My stock is all second-hand, but some of it has minor damage. But with repairs I have done to them, my items are as good as new for a fraction of the price. Well, that's true. We'll definitely take all those. Not seeing anything interesting, that's for sure. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Nope. Your stuff sucks. I was happy to take the whatchamacallits. The med packs for 50 credits was a pretty good buy. Let's go ahead and make a quick save right there. Always want to make sure you're saving on playing these RPGs. Bad things can happen otherwise.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy. You can ask.
Oh, ask some questions.
But I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like. Go. Stay.
I'll be going.
Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
Man, lovely guy. We will be going inside there. We're going to cause a ruckus. Because ruckus is the most fun we can do. We're good guys, but we're still ruckus causers. Rabble, 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 rabble. Do you believe this is the swoop bike area? Yes. Greetings, human. I've come here to watch the swoop races. I find them excellent way to relieve stress. In my business, I need all the stress relief I can get. I'm here to meet with this guy. Can you set it up? You need to meet with Thorak? Forgive my skepticism, but you hardly resemble resemble our typical client. We deal in the kind of pieces found in chambers of a galactic senator. I represent a wealthy buyer from Coruscant. Yes, you do have that look about you, the air of one who serves a rich and powerful, servile, fawning, a look I have seen mere far too often. Ugh. Very well, I'll set up the meeting with my boss. The Sith permit Thorak to conduct his private business in their non-secured hangar. Go to the docking bays, and we will meet you there. Yes, you will. Soup, 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 soup.
Kipuna Nabonsha Kavadumpa Kupaliaya Mokarpata.
Let's see. 2382. 22 and a half. Yeah, 22 and a half look like the best.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an autoprint, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Leave me alone. I need time to prepare for my races. What? Are you threatening me? On Manan? You know how foolish that is, right? That's better. Hurry up and tell me what you want. Don't hurry back.
Lovely woman. We're gonna do some swoop racing. Doo-da, doo-da. Probably not gonna do really well. Doo-da-doo-da day. Hello there. You're looking at book a swoop course for a practice run. There will be a small positioning fee of 20 credits if swoop bike readied. I want an officially timed race. Please speak with the course regulator for information on challenging the current leaders in each race category. No thanks, goodbye. We're going to talk to you instead. Do. Greetings to you, off-worlder. Are you here for a spectator, or will you be entering the swoop field as a contender? I'm interested in racing. I'm sure you are. We welcome all racers, regardless of professional status. We are trying to maintain a full field of competitors. Of course, with the destruction of terrorists, we are in a bit of a rebuild phase. Our sector champion was one of the casualties there. Yeah, I won the season opener. I hesitate to believe that Sith interference disrupted any holofeed that might have verified your story. We only know all on Terrace was lost. You are welcome to prove your skill here, regardless of experience. The course is open to any who have a means to participate. 100 credits must be paid for each of the officially timed attempt that you make. This amount will be due before each race. What about the rewards? Races on Manon course are organized in the Galactic Standard 3-round system. Each round pays differently. Tatooine use tiers instead of rounds. Why the difference? Tatooine's not recognized, and won't be while Mata insists on refusing to accept galactic standards. When the circuit is re-established, he will fall in line. Here on Manon, round 1 is the domain of hobbyists and amateurs. I mean no disrespect by that, they just can't afford any faster swoops yet. Round 2 is populated by beginner and touring racers. They have decided to invest in the sport, and are attempting to make it pay. Round 3 is usually only attainable by seasoned professionals. They have been the exceptions, but only rarely. What does each round pay, though? That's what we want to know. Round 1 pays 500 credits, round 2 2,000, round 3 is 5,000. Those relatively standard values for the sport. Each round is paid only once per tournament. The leader shows its dominance in all 3 tiers is named sector champion. I am a fan. I'll be back later. We're going to go ahead and we're going to participate in that 7,500 credit race. Thank you very much. I don't know how well we're going to do, but we're going to take it. Yeah, I'm ready to race. Very well, before you swoop the starting position, you must collect a $100 credit fee. I got a better idea. I don't need to pay it. Perhaps you don't need to pay the fee for this race. Yes, I think that's an exception we can make this one time. Exception? That's not how you spell exception. I'll warn you though, I'll not be able to offer this option again. My accounts are very closely monitored. Now let's look and see who we've been timed against. Queedle. He's a local favorite, but won't be much of a race. This swoop simply isn't professional quality. Time to beat, 2382. Alright, we can do this. 2382, we got this. Manon swoop racing fans, we have a race about to commence. Show respect for the newcomer challenges Queedle for the round 1 placing. 2382. 2382. We gotta beat that. I think we can do it. Unless I'm not paying attention. In which case everything's terrible. Come on, keep going. Move. I was off to a really bad start there. I didn't do it. I can't believe I didn't do it. I hit that barrier like a chump. Luckily it was... They booed me. I've been booed out of the building. Yeah, I'm booed. I'll be like, get out of here, you suck. They laughed at me. They laughed at me and hurt my feelings. My feelings are touched. That was unfortunate. Performance is just not very high quality. You need to improve. Fine. Alright. Well, we learned a valuable lesson. Don't crash. Terrible life decision. Oh my goodness, I was the second off. Ugh. Yeah, we did it that time. We got it. We're okay. Whew. That was terrifying. Woohoo! We got our 500 credits. Okay. We gotta shave half a second off of that to win the next race, so this is gonna be tough. Winners of the first round are paid 500 credits. It's enough to cover all your expenses, but you'll have to keep racing to really make it pay. We'll record this for future reference and wish you well on your attempt to reach sector champion. I'll be back later. Somehow I got dark side points. Game, I don't think you understand how the dark side works sometimes. Like, I'm still doing fine. Greetings again, you'll be racing today. We're always looking for serious competitors in established sectors. Yeah, let's do it. Very well. Before we begin, 100 credit fee. Let's do it. Very good. Off-world now determine what we'll be trying to beat. Let's have a look at the standings. Sandra Matil is your opponent this round. Her time is 23:25. Remember, remains a respectable mark to beat. So 23:25. Get off to a better start. Better start. Oh, we're done. We didn't do it. I mean, we did terribly there, so we're going to load that, because I just ran right into that thing. Not good. Not good. Poorly done on my part. Oof. I never was good at swoop racing. But I made it part of this run, so I gotta do it. Yeah. I lost 100 credits, blah, blah, blah. So 23:35. We can do that. That's not impossible. Not impossible. Games again. I'm ready to race. Let's do it. Oh man, that sucked. What a terrible start. Oh, I still hit it. Dang nabbit. I still hit it. That thing is right in front of the... Oh my goodness. I got worse. Yeah, I was getting booed all over the place. Well, let's try it again. I'm willing to blow a couple hundred credits for doing it. If not, we'll just keep loading until we get it. Man, it sucked. Yeah, I get it. I botched it horribly. I'm so bad at this. I was never good at this. Oh, a good start there. I'll end up blowing it somewhere. You watch. I'm not smart enough to remember that stupid thing is right there. I hit one out of the blue and lost because of it. If I didn't hit that one, I'd have done it. It's alright, I figured out what to do. That one's going to be necessary for future ones, but not this one. It's okay, because we shaved 2 seconds off our time, so... Yeah, I get it. Blah, blah, blah. Screw you. I got this. We got this. I have a little more confidence now. A little more confidence in what I'm doing. We got this. Yeah, we're ready. Let's do it. Here's your 100 credits, you punk. Good start. I keep hitting that one now. I got past that first one, but I can't get through that second. Like, I hit that barrier both times. You think I'd be smart enough to know it's there? Manon's such a freaking ridiculous track. Tatooine was easy. Really, Terrace was pretty easy, too. Like, oh, you think it's easy? Here's Manon. Everything about this world is just a pain in the rear end to you, because it's a water world. It's like a water temple. Off to a great start. Saying it now, we're not in good shape here. Well, I hit one, but it didn't matter because I blew through that. That was a good run. We got 22.85 there. That was top-notch stuff. That was with crashing into something. Second round win is worth 2,000 credits to you. Many racers bow out when they reach this level, but I have a feeling you won't. The next round of race is determined by a sector champion. You'll have to be flawless to achieve that. Yeah, we'll be back. So we got 1,800 credits. That's not terrible. Yes, sir. 1,800 credits. We did it. We got it. Alright. Go me. That's right. Who's awesome? I'm awesome. Yeah, let's do it. Before you do, your next race is against the leading time sector, Hector Jax. He is very insistent that you speak to him first. Please try not to anger the Gamorrean. He could prove troublesome. We don't want Scandal to have jail professional swoop racers. Where is he? He'll be in the Racer's Lounge, just in the room to the east. Alright. I'll talk to him. We'll put him in his place. Yeah, you come talk to me. I got something to say to you, little racer. Hector Jax doesn't know how fast you go. I told you once already. I want you to remember, you don't win sector championship spot. If you do, there will be trouble. Yeah, I race to win. You and Hector Jax are gonna have problems. I promise you that. You was warned.
Don't expect a warm hello from me. I don't have much warmth for the racer that outranked me in my round. What? Are you threatening me? You're not getting anything out of me on this planet. Cellcat have cameras everywhere. You'd just be locked up for trying. Go away. Manon.
Yeah, I got some dark side points. We don't want those. I don't want to lose my... I don't think I saved. That was unfortunate. We'll save now. Because again, we'll be racing today. Yeah, we're doing it. Very good off-roader now to determine who we'll be trying to beat. Let's have a look at standings. Hector Jax is opponent now. He has a time of 22.5. Just you ready? Non-fans, and new contender addresses the time of Hector Jax. So race to end all races begin now. I get 22.49. That's gonna be tough. It's literally gonna have to be near flawless, which I have not done tonight. We may not be doing this tonight. Not there, we're not. I gotta take risks. Because 22.5 is a tough score. My best round is 22.8, so I mean that's half a second almost I have to take off. We might go do something else. he really insulted me there. What a jerk. Well, after your last race, you might want to rethink your strategy. Oh. It has to be easier on a PC, I think. I'm still short. I'm still short, and I maxed out my speed. I couldn't go any faster. Still short. That was my best run. 22.71. Like I said, I've got to knock off another 22 hundredths of a second. That's nothing easy there. That's rough. Like I said, that was a near flawless run, and it was 0.2 of a second, or basically that much short. Like, already screwed. Yeah, it's just, I ran a good race. It was just I hit that A button too fast. I know I hit it too fast. I know. Okay, off to no case. Off to a great start. No shot. I screwed up. I'm not gonna do this. I'll try it one more time on this, and then if I don't do it, we're just gonna cut our losses here. Cause it just, oh man, I couldn't run over those stupid things. Like I couldn't get my swoop into position. It didn't do that terribly, dude. Jeez. It's kind of rude. I hate Manon. I'd rather be on Korriban. No shot. No shot. That thing just shows up. I can't even see him. Like, it's just one big blur, so I'm not gonna do it till after we beat Manon, I think. I could sit here for the next 3 hours trying to beat this swoop race, and I won't do it. Glutton for punishment, though. Yeah, it was a good start. Good start so far. We got it. Gosh. I just clipped it. I just clipped it right as I was gonna hit that. Yep. Done. Done. I can't do it. Yeah, I get it. Boo. Yeah, I get it. I'm bad. It's so hard. 22.5 seconds is so hard. I saw it and I was like, not a chance. My glasses are even smudging because I'm just so... Once you hit something, you're dead in the water, and they put those things just in the best spots. So yeah, I can't handle this. I'm not making any progress in the game. Just constantly beating my head against a wall here. I mean, the closest I've even gotten is 0.2 of a second off, which is a lot in these races. Did it. And I do it. First try. No one can argue. Hooray! It's accomplished. Oh man, we're saving after that. That's right. You do the little dance. You deserve it. Give me my money. Greetings, Sector Champion. You've proven a spectacular racer despite the near flawless daunting of Hux to Jocks. You've won a great deal of money. The payment for the becoming Sector Champion is 5,000 credits. That will be the last amount offered for now. When we begin a new round of races, we will make certain you are notified. Cool, I'm out of here. Of course, Sector Champion. Save it. For the love of God, save it. Oh. I can't believe I did that. That took about 12 chances. Nice.
I don't care who you are or what you do on this track.
This says you earned a big enemy. You should have lost when you was told to lose. Now someone's gonna be done. Not here because Selkath cameras are watching. It's too smart for that. I get you when you least expect. You just wait. Yeah, I'm sure you will. 3 Jedi. Just saying. I'm so great. I'm the best. Better than all the rest. 5,000 credits. That's nice.
I have no desire.
No, I'm definitely with the Republic. Let's see, 8,000 credits. That made a much bigger dent in my wallet than I thought it might. Alright, let's see here. Let's head back to the Ebon Hawk. Back to the Ebon Hawk we go. Back to the Ebon Hawk we go. This way. This is the way. Thorak is waiting for you inside the hangar. As you probably know, there are no security cameras there. The better to conduct our business away from prying eyes. However, before we go in, I'll point out a rather large assault droid standing beside me. And the droid both will accompany you in a Thorak just to make sure there's no trouble. My business with the Thorak is private. A Thorak is an important man with access to rich and powerful. He is not about to let himself be an easy target for kidnapping or assassination. We meet a Thorak. I and the droid would both be there. It is my job to protect my employer, and I intend to do that regardless of my personal feelings toward him. Personal feelings? Do you mean you don't like a Thorak? Thorak can be temperamental with his clients. Combine that with his arrogance and the way he treats his underlings, and you can understand why I might soon consider seeking other employment. But despite all a Thorak's faults, he does pay well, so I serve my employer faithfully for now. You should quit right now, leave and find another job. You're right. He's never treated me with the respect I deserve, yelling at me, insulting me, belittling me. I don't know why I'd stand for it as long as I did. Thorak never appreciated me when I was around. So let's see how he likes dealing with you alone. But before I go, one last warning, human. Whatever you plan Thorak is, be careful. I've always suspected he's more than just a simple merchant. For people who cross him rarely are heard from again. I don't want to risk his vengeance, so I'm going to disappear for a long while, just in case the Thorak gets the better of you in this. You understand. Goodbye, human, and good luck. Yeah. I'm gonna do things to him. Are you the buyer I'm supposed to meet? Wait a minute, where's Vec? What's going on here? Vec's not on your payroll anymore, Thorak. I knew I couldn't trust a toy like some security advisor. He lets an assassin walk right in on me. Vec's going to pay for his betrayal after I'm done taking care of you. I doubt it, because I'm the best. The best. It helps when I do 39 damage in one hit. Just saying. I must. Now we're going to be getting some dark side points. That's just the way life is. Interesting. Good job, droid. You did nothing. Good boy. Sit there, droid, and be useless. So we've taken care of him. And now we can head towards a trial. I've not left the planet, so I don't know you jack squat. It's that simple. I'm still here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Excuse me. KOTOR Distribution Center.
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk to the diplomatic rep if you got something to say.
I cannot sell you KOTOR unless you show me a purchase permit. Just want information. I'm not here to answer questions, Alfred. I'm here to distribute KOTOR, lifeblood of the planet's economy. Either show me your purchase permit or leave me in peace. I'll go. Good, I'm far too busy to converse with you. Now it's nice to be wanted. And this way. Because this way we have not gone yet. West. How are we in terms of 118.6, so about 1,400 more experience and we'll have another level.
Please, you. I need your help.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
That's what we'll do. Because, you know, the law means very little. Oof. Breadsticks. Yeah, no good.
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora.
Okay. That's a prisoner.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation. However, the witnesses' report clearly stated the Republic soldiers were willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
Your Honor, the Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and Sith equally at fault for this breach of peace. I should throw all parties involved into the Alto City jail, but since the Selkath were no Selkath were harmed in the conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, though I warn you that any further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. I am Judge Shakir, acting on behalf of the Selkath government of Manan. It is my task today to answer the questions and needs of off-world citizens, both the Republic and the Sith Empire. If you have legitimate grievances with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult with the Republican embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there something you wish to bring to my attention? I'd like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. This is acceptable, I believe. In Manan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. The arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role quite adequately. I suppose your Sunry's only hope? So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I'll now inform the pertinent facts of this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize a defense of your client. I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry is seen leaving the hotel, leaving behind dead Sith woman, Alasa Rose. He had been charged with murder and is being held in the Alto City prison facilities due to his crippled nature. He's being kept in solitary confinement. Witnesses claim witnesses have seen the killing are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel is now being informed of your appointment. Alasa was found dead with a blaster wound with an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded in your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since this is also your first case and you are an off-worlder, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. Alright. Let's go talk to the guy who's being held in Sunray.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Can you tell me anything about Sunray?
He's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered this Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
You're saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman?
Jedi, and one who was living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic. Find the real
don't worry, I'll
evidence.
save him.
That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must make a request with the warden. It shall be passed on to the judges.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Be quiet, off-world scum.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the Cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Well,
Let's go over the evidence.
Hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think.
I was working with Republic intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us.
It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Any ideas where I should look?
Wish you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Very well. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to...
Alright, well, we're off. To said hotel. Going to hotel. Gonna do well. Yep. East Central. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. Welcome back, Mitch. I see you've come alone. This is good. I assume you're here to discuss your business with us? Yeah, Thoric Calder is dead. Yes, I heard he met a rather grisly end. For completing this mission, you've earned another reward. Take these gloves. You'll find them very useful in battle. By disposing of Thoric, you bring yourself even closer to being accepted by us. But you must complete all your missions before you will be admitted into the guild. Is there anything else you can do? No. I'll be waiting here for you. We are eager to see your extent of your abilities. Cool. Received 1,000 experience points. I'm down with that. Gosh, darn it. Yeah, there we go. Visitor's Hotel is here. Okay, cool. Important thing is, I'm now like just a couple hundred experience points from hitting that next level, which is nice. Where is my... Okay, it's down there. Alright. Darn fish people. Making my life difficult.
You were the one
Right,
defending
Ignis.
Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
Alasa rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though. Yeah, I'm
Are you sure?
damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could it have gone off before you left?
I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court. What do you want to know?
I want to ask something else. What do you know about Sunny and Alasa?
Here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Tell me the night of the murder.
Alasa rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear. What do you want to know?
Something else. Who were the witnesses in the hotel?
People in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
No.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Cleaning droids.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunny and
I
Alasa?
only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usual.
You mean Sunray was having a relationship with Alassa?
What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh,
Sith master?
well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. You know
You want to tell me.
I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Fair enough. She was a dark Jedi.
But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you.
Smart idea.
I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me. You again. I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Passcode Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alassa's room, and Sunray running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Yes?
Nothing more to ask. See, we're getting more and more corrupted. But we're at 14 strength now. There we go. Master Sense and Master Force Jump. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, the math just won't add up though. Let's go ahead and add some power. Here we go. So, we're at level 16. We've got the strength now. We've added another damage modifier to our lightsaber, which is good. I did not add to our AC, which is not great, but we're not terrible right now. We're at 19. 23, 23, 19. You see, he's 4 to 27. I'm 8 to 22 and 7 to 21. Like, we're talking pretty good stuff here. Plus, now we got massive criticals on this lightsaber. With a plus 18 to hit. At level 20, I'll have another thing. Well, whatever. 136,000. Oh, he's almost there. She's almost there. Alright. Excuse me 1 second. Alright. A little sneeze attack I had to take care of. So we're back on level 16. Let's see, he's about to be 13, she's about to be 14. Okay. We talked to him, got his thing, got 100 credits back, so that makes up for some of our lost, monetization from Swoop Racing. You here with Selkath? You have questions for Glupar? Glupar already say everything he knows. You have questions about the murder for Orlassa? Glupar tell everything to Selkath. You not know? Glupar have no reason to not to say. Glupar tell everything. Everything about murder. Everything about Sith Lady's room. Why were you at the hotel? Glupar staying at hotel. Glupar not very rich. Hotel too rich for Glupar to live at, but Glupar saved for weeks and have enough to stay here for a few days. Using Glupar's chance to live better for a while. What'd you see? Glupar not see murder. Oh no, Glupar not did see Republic guy, the cripple. Sunry is his name. Glupar thinks. Glupar see Sunry running away from the scene. Glupar not see anything else. Glupar nothing else at all, especially not a Sith Lady's room. What about Alassa's room? Glupar just curious to see what had happened. Glupar had no reason to go into room. No one paid Glupar to do it. You want to tell me who did this? Glupar want to tell you. Glupar want to tell you the Sith paid him money to plant metal on body. Glupar wanted to do this because you are Glupar's friend. Good friend. Maybe give Glupar money, maybe not. Do you know about Star Map? Glupar not know what you're talking about, but then again, Glupar not very bright. Glupar ever tell you everything? Why you bother Glupar more? Glupar not answering any more questions for you. Yeah. Bastel, you've gotten in the way.
What?
Bastelo's in the way.
No problem. Didn't work.
Okay. What do you have to say, Journal? Yeah, we should go back there.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Huh?
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
They just give it to me?
Of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Thanks, dude. You were useless. Well, the Republic Enclave's right here, so let's talk to him. Go ahead and save.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base? Time is a critical factor.
If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic representative. Don't bother me with it.
I'm sorry. I'm on duty, citizen. Please.
Good job in getting the passcode.
Might hit a snag here, folks. Might have to go do some digging. Beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks further into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. Oh my.
Got something on your mind?
What do you know about the Sith?
Bad men. Women too, to be fair.
You must know more than that.
Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich also. But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that.
You're being elusive on purpose.
And just what gave you the impression that I know anything more about the Sith than you do?
You did. You said you fought them.
Oh, that's right. Damn the years of the young. I was expecting you to be your usual inattentive self when I mentioned that. So it's true, yes. I fought plenty of Sith. That was during the time of Exar Kun. Oh, 40 years ago now. Has it been that long?
Who's Exar Kun?
Exar was a Jedi who was corrupted by ghosts of the old Sith, or so they say. He attempted to conquer the Republic and create a new golden age of the Sith.
Actually a very interesting character and well worth the read. Not canon anymore, but, well, not as canon anymore. He's canon because Yavin 4 exists, but still very interesting character to read up on. And he was killed?
To say he was defeated, but essentially yes. The victory did not come easily, however.
So what happened during the war with Exar Kun then?
That is not a pleasant time to remember. After Exar Kun fell to the dark side, he attempted to recruit other Jedi to his cause. What surprised us, what took us completely unprepared, was how utterly successful he was. Many Jedi joined him and became Sith themselves. Why they did, I will never truly know, but they did. Battle broke out throughout the Order, pupil against master. We fought ourselves.
Must have been difficult.
Yes, more than difficult. Next to impossible. How do you fight against someone you love? I dislike such memories. It leaves a taste in the mouth that... it's a sadness I thought I'd put aside long ago. Ask me about the war some other time, just not now. I would prefer to be by myself for now. Got something on your mind?
Nope.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old...
Heartbreaking. Well, we have a problem. Sunry did it, and we have the evidence showing he did. And that's not good. Not good. Now we've got to go show it. And, of course, Bastila. Why are you so difficult? Do you just like hanging around? Let's go. I tell you, she's unbelievable sometimes. this away? Toward the courts. Ooh, it's not gonna go well.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter. What? Don't insult us both. Sundry's...
Now, Elora. We're not here to pass judgment.
Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
Killed many Sith
That
before.
was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
Your husband might not be so innocent.
Plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all.
We did.
The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
No, it actually proves the complete opposite.
Joey, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
A few things I need to clear up.
Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Were you and Alessa having an affair?
No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to.
Well, I mean, yeah,
that I
kinda.
wasn't the killer. Go ahead, ask.
Yeah, I know you're guilty, Sunry. I've got the Republic data recordings.
I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
You should have known the truth would come out eventually.
Been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it, but when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
You're guilty.
I'm some kind
monster, don't you?
It's not hard to
All I
think.
did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye. If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Otto City officials might even place KOTOR sanctions on the Republic Embassy.
Without a doubt.
KOTOR, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
Those are just excuses.
No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of KOTOR in danger. No, I won't. Now look, I may have done something stupid. And it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its KOTOR export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did. But I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to. But I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to. But know what the consequences will be.
Oh, Jolie, what are we gonna do with this guy? I tell ya, just the worst. Because of course there is. Alright. So we got her to 154 and 126. Her dexterity's through the roof. Nope, she's more light side than I am now. 169 force, that's pretty darn good. And he finally got over 100 vitality. Good for you, Jolie. You see, I'm sitting pretty at 232. I've got all kinds of health. Level 12, 16, okay. Oh, it's a long, unpleasant road, unfortunately. Doesn't look like a happy ending here for this guy. Let's go ahead and turn him in. So, you are the arbiter of the Sunry Lhasa murder case, then. I hope you are as simple as impartial officer registration is supposed to be. You officers have a true tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it I can do for you now? I want to begin the trial now. Are you certain, human? Once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped. Once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain in the investigation of the complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Yeah. Very well, human. Should advise the court and we will begin immediately. Let the record show the trial of Sunry versus the Alto City Authority has commenced. Presiding judges are Shelkar, Josa, that person, Kota, and Dura. This trial has determined the culpability of Sunry in the death of Sith Alasa. Representing Sunry in his defense is a member of the Jedi Order. Do you have any opening statements? Sunry is guilty of murder. I have the recording as proof. A recording. Let this new evidence be entered into the records. This new evidence is most convincing. Yes, it seems to be. This shortens the trial considerably. In light of this new evidence, there is no need to proceed with witnesses or cross-examination. This court hereby finds Sunry guilty of the murder of the Sith Alasa. In accordance with Selkath law, and prescribed punishment for murder is death. The verdict has been delivered and the trial is now over. Remove the guilty party from this courtroom. Sorry, dude. You're not getting 20 years.
And Alora, there's nothing more we can do.
Oh, Sunny, no!
He killed her. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not gonna lie. The trial is over. Your task of the court has been complete, human. You've fulfilled your role as arbiter to the satisfaction of this court. Should you have any other grievances you wish to present, give them to the judges on duty at that time. Okay. Well, I don't have anything else to say, so. Moseying right along. Singing my song. Sith hangar, private hangar. Let's head toward that private hangar. So, Sunry's trial is complete. It is unfortunate, but he was guilty. Overwhelming evidence against him. So, what do you think of Sunry's verdict?
What was necessary? Sunry was guilty. As sad as that fact makes me, justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But that's the thing about wishes. They don't come true. And now Sunry's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know, once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
I'm sorry, Julie. Your friend was crappy. I don't know what else to tell you. Your friend sucked, and he died. Let's see here. Hey, look, Dark Jedi. Hey, look. I'm much stronger now. So much stronger than I used to be. Anyone else not want to be around anymore? Tell you what, took care of these guys pretty easily. Well, let's go. We're going to the Sith Base. It's going to be fun. We're going knocking on the front door. Knocking on the front door. Yeah. Hey, look. They tried to blow me up and they couldn't do it. Shameful, really. You think they'd do better than that, but they did not. And we have entered the Sith Base.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here?
We have authorized to be here.
I don't recognize you. I know the face of every Sith on this planet. We'll get to the bottom of this. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately.
This didn't go well. This did not go the way I intended.
Authorize this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
You shrew. Like this. You take that. You take that. all the experience points. Well, that didn't go well for me. Yeah. There might be better ways to handle things. I don't know them. Knock, knock, knocking on here. Why? I love action economy. Pretty much guarantees victory. Well, there's the data module. So we got what we came for. Okay. Take these remains. Nice. Let's see. Cool. Take the 1,000 experience points that we just got for that. Thank you very much. I got what I needed. I'm doing a great job.
So be it.
It's working. Keep doing it.
What?
Yes?
Yes?
Yes.
Sure.
Took a lot of her force power. Let's go ahead and save that. Gaining some skill here. Let's see. Alright, we're up that under 10,000. Same for you and same for you. Very good. Lily's just gonna take care of business here.
Yes?
What?
Taking care of business. Alright. Man, that break droid power is really awesome. Yep, that's a terrible idea. Let's not go that way. let's avoid that like the plague. Our little robot friend there is doing his business. We're gonna go ahead and go this way now. Awesome. Here's some Dark Jedi. Poison me. He fell down and went boom.
Yes?
Nice. Flow control room. This is important. He's not even looking at you, me. How did I miss both times? Like 7 out of 8 times I've missed. There we go. It's like, come on, I have a very high level character. I should not be missing, like, ever. Okay, we're just gonna heal ourselves right there. Seems like the most logical thing to do. That door was permanently sealed. Okay. We're not going that way. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. No. No. Star map. Viper. There we go. In regards to the system, place the cycle water in the ocean's thermal heat. Were you thinking you may put in the airlock? Now everyone has to know how to cycle the water out of one room and into the adjoining 3 rooms in sequence without accidentally filling the room they're in. I lost 7 troopers this week. Next time you better show me how to do it properly so I can... Cool.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please Warning, Warning, active... Warning,
Okay.
Warning,
Oh. No idea. Let's see. Which is south in the control system. If you went to the southeast, can be engaged in combat. Try to use the door to the left. didn't kill me, so yay.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Bastila, you literally are always in my way. Yeah, I did it. Crap. I didn't do it.
Warning. Activate.
Cool. Let's go ahead and save that, because that was what we called a pain in the rear end. Yes. Yes, it was. Come on, buddies, get in there and take him out. It's 3-on-1 now. It's 3-on-2. I did 33 damage to that guy. There you go, now he's stunned. Now he can't do anything. Go ahead and heal everyone.
Yes?
What?
Massive heals for everyone. Nice.
No problem.
Ow.
Didn't work.
Guys, not cool. Not cool. That was pretty cool. That would have been just the worst. Like, not surviving that would have just been awful. Very good. Pick up a grenade there. Pick up some credits there. What does this have to say? Nothing, because we don't have any spikes. You're rocking this guy's world, though. Go ahead and take that mine. Take 125 credits, that ain't hurting nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just mosey right along here. Sure thing, Jolie. This is all you. Interesting. Don't know how we're gonna get in there. No clue. But we'll figure it out.
No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
Yes?
I'm here.
Sure.
Checkpoint. Droid repair. Training. Okay. Alright, well, we've been this way, so whatever. Hello, General Kenobi. Thank you for the follow. What? Why? Totally not my fault. You've been trained in my Jedi arts by Count Dooku. Well, as the novel would say, from Obi-Wan, I trained the one that killed Dooku. Well, this has gone terribly. There's my arbiter. Judge initiating violence on the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the invested over the mission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding it. Let's see. Probably Bastila. Most of the lore says the ancient Jedi and Sith were far superior to the new ones. Their power far exceeded anything that the new Jedi or Sith could even comprehend, because most of their secrets were lost over time. So I would definitely go with Bastil in that one. Also, I see you're a Ray Palpatine emphasis there. Now, if you wish, you can try whenever you're ready. I'm representing myself. Totally gonna do it myself. Nothing terrible can possibly happen. You must do a better job yourself. Doesn't matter, but because you break in kill Sith is as detention. That's why the Republic have you into the Sith embassy to retrieve data the Sith has stolen. Awkward. That makes it very complicated. Oh, I died. I've actually never done that before. Well, that did not go well. They sentenced me to die, and so I did. Okay. I might be in trouble. I don't know if I can escape this. I died a terrible death. Oh boy. Thought I could do that on my own.
No problem. Didn't work.
I'm in trouble. Yeah, that's just not good. I might have killed my playthrough without even meaning to. I don't know if I can survive this. Not good. Let me just say, not good. Wonder if I screwed myself. Oh boy. I told you I hate Manon. Oh, I think I'm done. I don't think I can get out of not living. I think I'm screwed. Oh no. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Like, I don't think there's a way out of this. At all. I'm in trouble. Oh boy. This isn't good. Eek. Boy, if I lose the whole playthrough because of this, I'm just gonna be so sad. Like, I needed to get in there, and I can't do it. Yeah, dead. I think I might have caused my own extinction. Unreal. I really don't think I can get out of this. I gotta see if I can, now that I might have done something stupid. Manon. Okay, I have a potential out. We're definitely not letting the Cellcath represent me. They're pretty stupid. They're fish people. The brains just don't work right. This is the purple door thing, yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I might have a way out of this without, you know, being completely screwed. Maybe. I can't believe this is happening. Like, just, wow. Nope, just gonna play the denial card. Definitely not going to let the Arbiter do his thing, because he was incompetent. No, don't do it. Yeah, you're not getting me free. I've Yeah, you literally did nothing for me last time. Oh boy, I don't know if I this is gonna be really hard. How do I plead? If you plead guilty, you die, so I mean... They were secretly trying to lure me to the dark side. They offered me a job. Let's see, I felt like showing them who's boss. I have no idea how I'm going to survive this. I refused and they attacked. They tried to double-cross me. It does sound like something to do. I might live. Come on. Ah, I'm innocent. I survived. I'm alive. I've been executed 3 times for that. Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious. I don't believe I survived that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm saving that. There's no way I should be innocent of that crime. I just wiped out an entire base. I'm like, yep, totally did that. That was me. Oh my goodness. Okay, where am I going here? Holding the cell. To City Central. What is this place? Green team the Sith have suffered setbacks on Manon. I think I screwed up. New Zealand, my name is Nico Wallace. I hope you're enjoying your stay in Alpha City, floating as beautiful as not. You're more friendly than most, Selkath. I'm afraid you speak the truth, human. My people are suspicious of outsiders. If your destruction of our beautiful planet, the beauty of Manan is delicate, our ecosystem is complex and fragile. I fear preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? There's a task I would ask, human, Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured there will be ample reward for this human, only requiring information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual, with the incident at the Sith Base so recent, one cannot help but wonder. As an official of Selkath people, this is a great concern to me. I only seek the reason for the change in Republic policy. Why do you need me for this? I cannot trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep it secret. I have inquired often as to their purpose of being rebuffed. The Sith cannot be trusted to give me accurate report of events. They will twist the truth and furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of high wages the Republic is paying. They will not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Uncover the truth behind the Republic actions, and I will pay you 500 credits.
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal. concerns, we could look into it for him.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place that doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
That's true. Please see if you can find the answers I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they are going. Find why they do not return. I'll look into it. Once you discover some information, please speak to me. Believe it or not, I am a friend of the Republic. Whatever the truth, I shall do my best to protect the Republic's interest, and those of the Selkath, of course. I mean, that's a thing.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you, though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
Oof. What do you have against the Achani and Mandalorian?
They lack the resolve to do what needs to be done. The Achani believe in a non-existent warrior code of honor, and the Mandalorians prize credits above bloodshed. But I am Iridorian. Honor comes from slaying your opponent, and the true reward of any job is the taste of your foe's dying blood on your tongue.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away from you. Pretty creepy.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skull slacker at the bar, or the Ajani nerf herder cowering in the corner. Normally I'd charge you for information. The times are good right now and I'm feeling generous. So ask your questions. Free of charge.
Why is the Republic hiring so many?
But the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy. If there ever were any ruins on this world, they've long since disappeared beneath the oceans. I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak. So I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way. Not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Achani. Or anything else you want?
No, we're good. I mean, jeez.
So why are you telling me? If you're going...
Greetings, human. My name is Shayless. I've heard you may have had some part in the incident of the Sith Embassy recently. Is it true? My allegiances are my own. You're wise to be so guarded, human, but my sources are rarely wrong, and they inform me that you are no friend of Malak's people. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They've brought grief to my family. I am not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic against the war against Malak. But the intergalactic politics stay my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and what they've been doing now. Well, what are you talking about? Many Selkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood. The young who will someday lead the planet, my daughter Shasha, is among those who have disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith. I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human. Something sinister. I can feel it. So you want me to investigate the disappearances? I will give you 500 credits if you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but all I can afford. I have no official authority in this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There's no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Alto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I'll look into the disappearance. I cannot imagine where to begin the investigation, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps off-worlders in the mercenary enclave know something. If you learn anything, human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth, I will reward you as promised. Sounds good.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Well, I don't want to talk to you, crazy woman.
Are you hiring for the Republic or the Sith?
Neither.
Why are you wasting my time? There's big money for me here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
Wow.
You're new around here, aren't you? My name's Duan. Care to buy a Sith girl a drink? That is, unless you're one of those simpering Republic soldiers.
I hear you Sith are interested in the
We
use
Sith
of
are
youth.
interested in a lot of things. If you're smart, you'll stay out of Sith business. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? We Sith are but I don't really want to talk. Are you some kind of historian or something? You should forget about the past, look towards the future. That's why I joined the Sith. The Republic is old news. And then I get stuck on Manon, the worst post in the galaxy. It isn't easy here, you know. Not with all the Republic soldiers walking the streets while we sit and do absolutely nothing. Malak should send a fleet in and conquer this whole sector, KOTOR or no. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just here to have a couple of drinks and try to unwind, you know? Oh, I get it. Come on, what's the matter? Seems I'm not ladylike enough for some men.
No, you're really not.
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak.
Nope.
So clear out.
I don't know how much longer I can stay on this world. The cell cap don't make it easy for us off-worlders.
I am not for hire. Why do you care? There are other mercenaries you can hire, though I suggest you act quickly. The Republic seems to be in desperate need of mercenaries right now. Though not so desperate they have asked for my help, as of yet. They prefer the simpering, submissive type, like the Mandalorian or the Achani. Ask whatever you wish. Perhaps. But my business with the Selkath is my own. This is the way of this water world, is it not? Pathetic creatures bargaining with credits for what they cannot seize through strength. My people are warriors. I am of sterner stuff, human. I seek blood and death, and my reward is the taste of my enemy's fear. Take your credits elsewhere. My price is too high for the likes of you. An Iritorian has no friends, though I feel a strange kinship with you.
Thank you,
do not
Force.
seem like the others of this world. Even the Sith here do not understand our kind. The Sith sought to buy my loyalty with credits, as if wealth could somehow quench my burning bloodlust.
No, of course not.
They would have been better off hiring an Achani for the errands they had me running. The task paid well, but was boring, and beneath me. I was told to lure the Selkath youth to the Sith embassy. Nothing more. I lied, I threatened, I promised, and I brought the most promising youth of the fish people to the Sith.
So you brought these youths to the Sith. And then what did you do to them?
And there I left them. To what purpose I neither know nor care. Perhaps when the Sith learn I have betrayed their secret, they will try to kill me. I would welcome the excitement.
Sounds like the Sith are trying to win this planet by corrupting the Selkath youth. Much more subtle than their usual methods.
Is there more you would ask of me, human? Yes, I'm not surprised.
Even you have returned with information for me? Have you discovered the fate of missing Selkath youth? Have you news of my daughter Sasha? I have information for you, Silas. Excellent. Well, you have done well. What have you learned? Sith hired an Eldridonian mercenary to lure Selkath youth to the Sith base. I see this information is useful for a start, but it does little to explain what the truth of the matter. We must know what purpose the Sith has for these youth. Are they prisoners of the Sith? Are they even still alive? I must know, human. I must know what happened to my daughter. Well, what do you suggest to do? I cannot officially ask you to enter Sith base, human. That would be a violation of Alto City's stricter neutrality laws. However, I fear such brazen act may be the only way to learn the truth. Entering the base will not be easy, and should you be captured or killed, I will have to disavow any knowledge of your actions. Well, I'm gonna try again, I guess. I wish I could be more help, human. I'll wait here in return when you have something more to report. That's awesome, since I was, already there.
Perhaps you should ask them. The mercenaries, they... Yes, I'm not...
Okay. I don't even know if I can get into the Sith Base ever again.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away. Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Why are you hiring mercenaries?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to
Okay, stick with me now, Bastila. East. Okay. East Central. Should probably go to the Republic Enclave first. Having some really hard times here. Oh boy, I don't know how I'm gonna do all of this.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid?
Yep.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of Kolto, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What has the Republic done?
Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes Kolto exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
Sort of deal.
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest Kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
What will you do for me?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our Kolto packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Okay, well, we're screwed. I don't think I have any way to get into that Sith base. Okay, well, I was able to do something with it. Hey, we're going back in the Sith base, so I will be able to get back in there. Okay, well. Peachy. Well, let's see what I can do here. Okay, well, here we go. Let's see if we can't get into that room. Which I don't think we can. Which is, by the way, extremely frustrating. Just kind of open the door. He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll open the door. Nice. Take those credits. Intruders, should we sound the alarm, Sasha? No, wait. Can always be running to our masters for help. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is a test the Sith have prepared us for. What are you doing here? Only our masters and princes are allowed in here. Shayla sent me to investigating the disappearance. I told your father would get suspicious, Sasha. He always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He's blinded by his own prejudice. The Sith teaching us mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring us strength to Manan and the Selkath people. The Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Republic propaganda. The Sith are victims of lies and half-truths. They are not monsters, no more than the Republic. The Sith promised to guide us in the use of the Force as a sign of their good faith. And once the Republic is defeated, the Sith promised to withdraw from Manan and respect our independence. If the Republic is defeated, the Sith will enslave your planet. Spare us your lies. The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. You speak as if we are prisoners here, but we leave whenever we wish. Our friend Gallus chose to leave, and he has returned safely home to Alto City. Shasta, what if they speak the truth? Remember what happened in Terrace?
Certainly you must have heard of the destruction of Taris. It's your honorable friends that committed that atrocity.
Terrace is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith are such monsters, then prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they commit. So you say, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of some Republic sympathizer. Shasta, I think we should give them a chance to prove themselves. We will not report your presence to our masters yet. If you bring us proof of Sith lies and torture, we will return to our families and report Alto City authorities. Until then, we stay here and continue our training in the ways of the Force. Gosh, you guys are dumb. Alright, in we go. Training room. Alright, we're gonna go save the crazy fish people. Gotta save the crazy fish people.
How did you get in here? Wait, I recognize you.
I recognize me too.
Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Here's a Dark Jedi Master, okay. Experience. Nice. There's 1,000 experience points in this room. Let's see. Luxem, okay. Dark Jedi Master Robe. Nice.
What can I do?
Yes?
Heal me. Heal me. Dark Jedi Night Robe. Some med packs, which aren't necessarily important anymore. Okay. Okay. Oh, I exploded. Not my finest hour. Way to go, awareness. Basta, that's your job. My job's to disarm it. Your job is to keep me from exploding. Tell Shasta the Sith. The tortured Selkath was holding some sort of token. Okay. Well, they're dead now. Ick. Alright, Sasha. Got some work for you here you're gonna need to see. Have you brought us evidence back from your accusation? Have you found proof that the Sith are evil, as you claim? I found Selkath dying from torture here. He gave me this. This pen I gave Gallus when we were children. There's blood on it. You could have found this anywhere. For all we know, you killed Gallus. The Sith tortured him to death, Shasta. You know it to be true. I know it shouldn't.
Force, then. Look into your heart, and you will realize what is truth and what is lies.
I didn't want to believe you, but I can no longer deny it. I know it to be true. Gallus is dead, and the Sith are responsible. I must apologize for doubting you. The Sith truly are evil, as you claimed. We must report to Octo City authorities. Yes, we must report this at once. We thank you, human, for showing us the truth. You saved us from a terrible mistake.
More than you know. Given time, the Sith would have turned you fully to the dark side, and you would have betrayed your world gladly.
Quickly, my friends, we can't stay here no longer. We must flee this foul embassy and the people against the plot, and inform our people against the plot to corrupt the Manon youth. Yay, I got light side points. I don't suck anymore. There's been nothing but dark side this whole stinking planet. We're out of here. First we saved because we did a good. Yay for us. We did a good. We did a good. Do 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 do. Wow. Alright. Cool. Gain a lot of experience points, that's for sure. Jedi Knight. I mean...
Sure.
Oh, Bastila. A 3 bonus to your defense, though. I'll take it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And I would have been gone. Can't go that way. This is the way. Alright, back to the Merc. All the way over there. Such is life. So long. Wait, this is not the right way. That's swoop track. There it is, okay. We've already beaten the swoop track on this planet. Something I did not expect to do, but we did. Go me. Nothing like accomplishing a goal. Ah, for crap, if it's Bastila, can I swear on all things? Yeah, I get she's not here. I get it. Can I just, you know, move them from my party? Where are they? Oh, it's actually Jolie this time. Okay, just, you guys are just the worst. So we're going to do this for now. Just until I get to where I need to go. Since there's no fast travel. And Manan is gigantic. Doing great though, doing great. Let's see here. Okay. It's so far. We have been playing this roughly 22 or 23 hours now in the playthrough, so it's been moving. It's all where it should be in the grand scheme of things. I download these and put them on the YouTube channel so they can be viewed later. So they exist there, the whole playthrough, along with multiple other games. Let's see here. This way. Human, you returned. Do you have information for me? Have you discovered the fate of the missing Selkath youth? Have you found news of my daughter Sasha? I have information for you. Excellent, you've done well. What have you learned? Yeah, they're actually training the Selkath youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Yes, this makes sense. It's a wonder I did not see it before. Manon's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, you'll have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong enough to seize control of the Manon and our culture. My daughter Shasa, she too has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp. I convinced your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. Human, if you speak true, I'm forever in your debt, and yet my joy is tempered by the knowledge the Sith still walk freely about Manon. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough to prove their actions, to make Alto City Authority take action. Maybe this datapad will help. The datapad? Yes, I see. The datapad has all the details of the entire Sith plot. With this, the Manon authorities will be forced to take action. I doubt the Sith will be banned from Manon, but at the very least they'll face harsh restrictions on their cultural exports. You've done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promised you. I only wished I could give you more. Keep your credits. The Jedi has no need for such rewards. You refuse my word? Truly, humans are a noble breed. Perhaps my species has underestimated your kind.
It was a good thing you did there. Almost brought a tear to this old man's eye.
Well, look at that. I'm making Julie happy.
The Jedi Council would be pleased.
Please excuse me now, human. I must speak to the Manon authorities about the Sith plot and what they have done to my beloved daughter. Light side.
Oh, it's you again. I probably should cut back on the drinking, but it's a good way to relax. But I don't really want to talk about that right now. I'm just... Oh, come on. What? Seems I'm not late.
There's one angry woman. I think I'm just going to get to the Republic place and then call it. Because we've been streaming for 3 hours and 45 minutes and it's 1:30 in the morning, so I mean, yeah, Good stuff. I got further than I thought I would on Manan. I've been dreading this planet, to be honest. I've been thinking about it. I was like, man, when I come back to this playthrough, I'm going to have to go to Manan. This is going to suck. But it's been okay. We've been able to do everything. And we're nearly leveled up again, I believe. Yeah, we're getting there. Cool. So we'll get to the Republic side. Let's see here. It's down there. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and make our saves. And this has been an enjoyable experience, but I'm going to call it here because, like I said, it's 1:30 in the morning and we've been playing for almost 4 hours. So we will pick this up going into the ocean floor on Manan and see where that takes us. So I will talk to y'all later. I'll put these last couple videos I've had up on YouTube now, so they're up there for tomorrow at least. And as always, thanks for the new follower and good chatting, and I hope to see some more people in the next live. It's been kind of fun. I've been seeing more and more people show up, which is cool. So I hope people are enjoying this as much as I am. I'm having fun with these playthroughs, so I plan on keeping doing them. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed. So y'all have a good night, and I will talk to y'all later.